say 9 to 5, if your salary does not cover your transport, your feeding, you have no business with that job.
Business tea of the day. Business tea of the day. Business tea of the day.
Whenever you come across my video on your page, just know it's a good day. This is not our regular business tea. But today tea is on my 9 to 5 worker. As a former 9 to 5 worker, I want to say this common mistake that you make as a 9 to 5 worker that I have also made before I realized this was working before planning. In the sense that you can be earning 50,000 and you will have more savings than someone that is earning 200,000. I remember I worked in a job where I was being paid 200 and above, and I was in debt. And I also that same year I work in a job where I was being paid 100,000 plus, and I wasn't in debt. I was feeding, I was eating. Do you know the difference? It is planning. Because when I was working with 200 and something thousand naira work, my transport fare to that work is almost 150. My feeding is not there, and I have rent to pay. So I didn't plan. It was big. I was like, okay, I don't care how far it is. I want to go. I suffered for it. Until I said, you know what? This money might be big. What am I using it for? I'm not saying it. At the end of the day, everything goes back to transport. When I started working this 100,000 job, guess what? For my work to this job was about like 1-2. I had savings. I was able to save. So if you are working, if you are a 9 to 5 worker and you are working and your salary cannot cover your transport, your feeding, you have no business with that job. That is why you see most workers, before the month end, they have already borrowed money. I was there. I can relate. They have already borrowed money. By the time the salary now comes, when you are finished paying your debt, you have nothing. You have to borrow again. So even before the salary comes, it is already finished because you are in debt. I was in debt. You are in debt. Until I said, no, something is wrong. I had to sit with myself and say, you know what? I am making a financial mistake. I'm looking at the amount this job is giving me. I'm not looking at what is also taken for me. So before you accept any job, before you are working in any company, how close is this job to your house? How much is this covering for you? Are you working this job to pay debt, or are you working this job to clear debt? Because the two might look the same. So that's all our business tea of the day. Follow for more business tea.